Thank you, Rachel and Asin, for joining me here today. We earlier heard about what people thought racism was to them. This round, we want to explore this question. It's quite heavy, but I think it's really important for us to talk about. Is racism an issue in Queensland?
Unfortunately, I would say yes, it is. As Queensland grows to become a multicultural community, and as we're transitioning into that community, we still have some people who think it is okay to be racist. And I know for a fact a lot of individuals and communities are still facing racism.
Yeah, that's true, and you can tie that to the experiences or to the stories you've seen in the community that leads to the distinction or leads to racism. So, like in a workplace, so you can see whereby you feel like you not welcome enough, or you feel like you have a pressure to do more than you actually required to do because you feel like you don't deserve to be where you are.
So definitely we think racism happens in Queensland.
Yeah, absolutely.
And would you say that you experienced that personally? And is there an example perhaps you want to share with us?
Yeah, myself, not recently. I think we are sort of growing to a phase where it's different cultures are getting accepted, but in high school, I definitely have. Yeah, just getting bullied for your religious practices, getting bullied for your language barrier, and also your color. That was unfortunately very common for me and a few of my friends as well. So there's no doubt it has happened in the past.
Yeah, skin color is really a big highlight of racism, whereby you walk into a place and everyone notices your skin color and their attitude changes, and that has happened to me a couple of times, where you walk into a restaurant and everyone is turns around, or everyone moves on a bus stop or on a train. They feel like you are a threat to them, and just because of your skin color. And also, as a person, the way you speak, your accent and your pronunciation of things, people ask you your question. First question will be like, "Oh, where are you from?" Or "How long have you been in Australia?" For in that particular moment, it won't feel like an attack, but when you go back to it, it's just someone seeing me for where they have other things attached to me, but not seeing me as another individual. So to me, that's personal, and that's a very bad experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting singled out for your color, it's unfortunately a very common thing. That's right.
And it shouldn't be a common thing, right? And so that's probably why we're having this conversation. And we know that the conversations and stories that we're sharing are important because that's how we're going to create change.
That's right. Absolutely, I agree with that.
Awesome.
Yeah,
So
that's
thanks
true.
for joining us. And thank you for sharing and gifting us your stories.
Thank you.
Together, with action, we can change it. Change starts with us.